Hi, this is Dr. Gaby Cora, and welcome to my show, Dr. Gaby's Take, Make Life Interesting. What has remained secret about Delaine Moore's life while you are active in the community, while you are active in the kids' school, while you are active with other moms and or friends? What has happened in that world around you?
My closest circle of girlfriends, there's about 10 of them. They all know, and they've been on this whole book publishing journey with me. They know everything. Um, Within my actual community, it's quite funny. I don't talk about it. I don't talk about it at the school. I don't talk to sort of my casual mom friends about it. I'm okay with going on national TV or national radio, but when it comes to my actual community where my children are, I just don't say anything. And the funny thing is that as strong and powerful as media is, oftentimes people just don't watch. And so I'd say that 98% of people have no idea. And I'm okay with that. I'm certainly not going to be advertising anything in like my local, little newsletter or anything.
But
It's
let's
just
say
too controversial.
let's say that they do learn about it, and that they do come to you, and that the kids hear about it in school. What would you do or say? How would you get yourself prepared for that?
Well, I mean, I have been preparing myself for this on some level. And, my first and foremost concern, of course, is my children. And so that's one of the reasons why, though, I talk very openly, though intelligently, about sex with my children. My children are now, 10, 9, and 7. So I make it age appropriate, but I don't make it this horrible thing. And, I think that will help sort of buffer things. Also, my oldest, he hates to read, so that kind of works in my favor at this point. I'm just gonna talk to them about it if I have to, and I'm okay with that. I think that through our conversations already that I've helped lay the groundwork for that. As for other women coming to me and talking to me, I mean, there may be a few who do put me under attack, because when it comes to talking about sex, even the most open-minded, confident career woman out there could suddenly become rigid and unforgiving when it comes to sex.
It's a very taboo subject.
It is, even though I'm divorced. And, I'm entitled to go out and do this, but still, so I am very aware of that. But at the same time, the few people who have up to this point read my book, women from their early 30s right through to their late 50s, they've all come back to me and said, wow, your honesty is just overwhelming. And not only did it make me sort of help process some of my stuff, but it also, hats off to you for having the courage to come forward, because this is an important piece that you've created for women to start talking about things. There are still so many taboos about things. And again, like I said, it's not like I'm a superstar, I'm some weirdo. I'm just an everyday woman. And these desires and these changes, it's okay to have them. We think about them. We think about change as we're going through it. We contemplate it. We're smart. We're not like having a turnstile of men come through our front door. We can be wonderful parents and sexual beings and have a diverse and abundant life without being labeled a whore or a terrible mom as a result of these choices.
The labels are very hard to bear. And at the same time, your kids are not even through their teenage years. Questions are going to get started about having casual sex and about having different relationships. How do you see yourself addressing some of those things with your kids when it comes up and when they ask you, particularly if they've heard about your book? Maybe not now, they may not be even interested in that at all because of their age. But when they're teenagers, chances are they are going to get a lot more interested in that. So what would you say to them?
couple of things. Well, actually, a lot of things. um, I've had a friend said to me just recently, Delaine, I'm just going to give your book to my daughters, my younger daughters who are in their late teens, because then I really just don't have to teach them because you covered it all. And I think that it is important that we recognize that we all can go through periods of extreme upheaval. And that's what this book is chronicling. The sex, is an issue, is part of it. But a lot of women, when everything goes down, it's like, where am I going? And you just have absolutely no idea. People will say, oh, it's going to get better, and they'll wave their little spiritual pom-poms for you, and you're just like, oh, God, if anyone says, I know it's going to get better. But you can't see it. It's like you're blocked. You're just stuck where you are. And so the purpose of the book, and this is why I ended after 1 year, is because the whole premise is that a year from now, it's going to be better. So it's about getting to that destination. And it's not like at the end there's a big parade, and life is perfect and it's always going to be perfect. It's about look where I've been, look over the shoulder, look at the yardstick to where you are now. And when you're going through these tremendous times of upheaval, it seems like you're in hell. And it's like it's going to be your permanent destination. But it's the journey. It's like a journey of tough self-love. And because you get to know yourself in such a way, your darker aspects as well as your lighter aspects. And that's what my journey is really about. And like I said, the sex is a character, but there's so much more to my story. And so I think, on some level, that my kids are going to understand that as well.